Hello everyone, it's Becca from Becca Books and Bujo, and welcome to my birthday reading vlog. I'm coming to you from a very different location today. We are up at my husband's parents' cabin in northern Minnesota, and I wanted to start my reading vlog. Oh, nice shade. That helps. I did a really fun thing last year where on my birthday weekend I read books with my name in the title, with Rebecca or Becca in the title. And it was really fun. And so I decided to do a different iteration this year where I'm going to read books by authors with my name. So this week I hope to be reading a few different books. The first is called June Reimagined. This is by Rebecca Crane. This is one that I got on like a free Amazon thing or like BookBub. It showed up and I saw it was by Rebecca Crane, and I thought that was cool because it was my name spelled my way, Rebekah. So that'll be one of the ones I hope to get to this week. The next one is One Italian Summer by Rebecca Searle, spelled differently but still Rebecca. And this I believe is like a interesting time warpy kind of book. A woman's mother dies, and then she goes on this trip that she was supposed to take with her mother, and her mother shows up. So I don't know, kind of crazy. I also didn't say anything about June Reimagined, but I don't know anything about June Reimagined. By the looks of it and the cover, it might be a love story where this woman, I assume named June, has to choose between two men. I don't know. Okay, then the next book I hope to get to, we'll see. This is all just like a pile of possibilities with authors that are named Rebecca. The next one is Yellowface by R.F. Kuang. Her name is Rebecca F. Kuang. I think even on some copies, I should have taken the sticker off. On some copies in the UK, it says by Rebecca F. Kuang. So kind of cool. But this one, I believe, is about an author who dies and her friend publishes her book under a different name so that she might get more attention. So yeah, I'm interested in this one. I've heard nothing but phenomenal things, and this is maybe a jump for me into R.F. Kuang's writing. I'm maybe interested in Babel, so we will see. And then the last one that I might try to get to, this is a real push for me, everyone, is Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. Obviously, it's been everywhere. TikTok. I'm not even on TikTok, but I know it's on TikTok, on YouTube. Everybody is freaking out about Fourth Wing, so I might try that one out as well. I have the audiobook from Libby right now. So I also think I have overcommitted myself a little bit because it is the last 4 days of Ketchup-a-thon where you are building your own sundae. I have read 2 Book of the Month books currently, and I'm in the middle of my third, which is Wishing Game by Meg Schaefer. I really only have like 40 pages left of this, and so I actually put up a poll on my Instagram trying to help me decide which book to read first of these Rebecca books. And while that poll is taking some time and getting some votes, I'm gonna finish up the Wishing Game. Like I said, we're at the cabin until Sunday. My birthday is Monday, and then some fun things next week with family. My sister's getting married next week, so my brother's coming in from Oregon. It should just be a really fun week, and I wanted to start today because tonight we're having a little birthday celebration with some family up here at the cabin. So let's jump in. Thanks for coming along with me for this week, and let's read. So I just finished The Wishing Game by Meg Schaefer, and I really, really loved it. I think I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars just because it wasn't quite like favorite of all time favorite, but it still was really, really lovely. I enjoyed the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory kind of book. I don't know if I told you about what The Wishing Game is about, but an author comes out of retirement and writes one single copy of a book, and he is holding a competition for someone to win it. And it's just really fun, this kind of thriller aspect of the game, but then also there's some very heartfelt things that the contestants are going through and learning how to cope with their fears and what they're truly wishing for in their life and with their life. So really, really good. So glad I read this one. And now, earlier I realized I said I am maybe overcommitting myself to the books that I'm reading toward the end of July here. And I said I was participating in Catch-a-thon. So this is a Book of the Month readathon. And so you read as many Book of the Month books you can. These last 4 days of our trip here at the lake are devoted to Catch-a-thon books, but I also want to jump into these Rebekah books. So we might be jumping back and forth between Book of the Month. I really only have one more Book of the Month that I really need to get to for the prompts. However, I put a lot of Book of the Month books on my deck of TBR for July, and I have not gotten to those. So let me just give you a quick update as to what I have left to read in July. And let's just remember, it's the 20th of the month. I've got 11 days left to read. When We Were Bright and Beautiful, Yours Truly, Peace Like a River, Wayward, and Bridges of Madison County. So that's 5 books. I have green on my finger because I've been working at my bullet journal. 5 books left on my deck of TBR in the next 11 days. Plus then these 4 books that I told you, all by authors named Rebekah, that aren't on my deck of TBR at all. So it'll be interesting. I might have to take a punishment for my August TBR, but that's okay. So now we have to pick my next read, and let me just quick check my Instagram poll. The results are in, and I did a little umbrella for June Reimagined by Rebecca Crane because the main character on the cover is holding an umbrella, and this one was at the highest with 43% of the votes. So I guess I will be reading that one. I'm surprised hardly anyone voted for The Cloud, which was Fourth Wing. I feel like if I would have put a dragon, automatically that would have been chosen, because people would probably assume that's what I would have put on there as an option. But this was the option, which I'm kind of excited about because it's the one I know least about, and it's one I will be reading physically. So then the next thing is maybe I want to start an audiobook too. And I think the next one in line from that poll was Yellowface by R.F. Kuang. That was the eyes kind of going side eye, like the eyes on this book. So if I do want to pick up something on audio, I could start Yellowface by Rebekah Kuang. Yeah. Okay. Mabel is waking up from her nap, and we are about to go on a pontoon ride. So I will bring my Kindle, probably, to read and start June Reimagined. Can you tell me what we're doing today?
Going in a butt way.
Cool. Who's on your shirt?
What way?
Cool.
Cold, Wallace?
Anything else to say?
Where's your Uncle Oliver, Theo?
Never heard of him. He's a masked man.
Say cheese.
What are you doing, girlie? Boat life.
Punch it. just took a swim after we picked some blueberries. And I guess we're picking our nose too. And then we had some leftovers for lunch, and now we're just having some rest time. Mabel went down for her nap, and Theo likes to watch. What show are we watching now? Hey, talk with your words. Super Kitties. And I decided I'd lay with him for a little bit. I might grab my Kindle out and read a little bit of June Reimagined. I'm about 25% of the way through that one. It's good so far. It's about our main character, June, who kind of just decides to escape everything at home. Her brother has just died, and she escapes to Scotland and gets a job and is going to stay there for who knows how long. There's some tension with a man, and she also left a best friend back home who is a man, and I think maybe has some feelings for there too. So we will see where that goes, but for now we are just resting, watching Super Kitties, and I might pull out my Kindle and read a bit. There's a fly. 1, 2, 3. I want to say good morning, but it is not morning. It is Saturday afternoon, and really the only thing we've done today, because it was rainy this morning, we took a family trip to the dump. It's very exciting. I didn't get any clips of that because why would we? But it was mostly diapers, so that's fun. While we were on the trip to the dump, I started listening to Yellowface by R.F. Kuang, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I've just gotten like, I don't even know how many pages in. 1 second, let me look. It's really great writing. I'm enjoying her writing for sure. Like 16 pages in. And we were following 2 women who are writers, and they met at Harvard in writing school, or in one of their writing classes. And one of them made it big, Athena Liu. Her first novel was picked up and got like 6 figures. That's loud. We close the blinds. I have to close the door. 1 second. Okay, that's a little bit better. And then June Hayward. Is that weird? Because the other book I'm reading has June. Yeah, it is June. Interesting. June Hayward. Her first book was only picked up for like $10,000 and not having as much luck as Athena. Anyway, they're back at Athena's apartment after a dinner together, and I think something's going to happen to Athena, but June has seen Athena's latest manuscript. So that's where we're at with that. I'm also about 50% of the way through June Reimagined, 54%, chapter 19, and it's just getting good. So, oh, Theodore has to restart the Cars movie so he can dance. Anyway, he's gonna sit and watch this. Mabel's taking a nap, and I'm going to read June Reimagined. Something super exciting happened right as I ended, the last time I ended, and I'm gonna start where I left off.
These are my new moves.
They are great moves.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay. Papa, 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 Baba, Baba,
I finished Junior Imagined today. I really enjoyed it. I think I'm gonna give it 4 stars. It was just a fun romance taking place in Scotland, which I love. And not that I've ever been there, but this book definitely made me want to go there. There were some issues definitely with miscommunication that were really annoying. And sometimes the main character was super hard on the love interest. I mean, that was the way that they flirted, I think. They had this banter that was kind of harsh on each other, making fun of the other or saying rude things, which got on my nerves a little bit, but I still really enjoyed it. I thought it was fun, her just escaping, the main character June escaping her life and starting somewhere new, fresh in Scotland, having no plans whatsoever. Just kind of exciting to go along with her for that journey and then find love along the way. But also she had some real healing happening with the loss of her brother. So I hear Theodore coming down to get ready for bed. Hi, where's Theo? Oh, okay. Mabel went to bed super early tonight. We had some friends over. I don't know if I explained this to you, but this cabin that my in-laws got recently. There are a few cabins all around this cabin that are basically owned by family and friends of Willie's folks. So Willie's aunt owns a cabin, and then friends of Willie's aunt own another cabin. So we are all kind of together mostly when they're here. What's up? Oh. So the past few nights we've had dinner together. 2 nights ago we were at Auntie Sarah's house for pizza. They had pizza in their like solo stove oven, wood-fired pizza kind of thing. Last night we had steaks, and then tonight was just burgers and brats on the grill. So anyway, Mabel went to bed super early tonight. She kind of has a little bit of a fever, poor girl. I hope that she can sleep well tonight because, I don't know, they haven't been sleeping well in a new place, even though we've been here for like 10 days. Anyway, Theo is going to get ready for bed next. And because I finished June Reimagined, one of my Rebekah books, I think I'll continue on with Yellow Face by R.F. Kuang, but I also really want to try to read Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. This would be my last book for Ketchup-a-thon. And I think if I just finished it in July, I would count it as a completed book for Ketchup-a-thon, even though it's the readathon is done tomorrow on the 23rd. I'd still count it. So tonight, I don't know if the friends and family are sticking around for a while, but we've got to get Theo to bed, and then we'll see if I can read or we'll play games or something. It's our last night at the cabin. We head home tomorrow, which is kind of bittersweet. It'll be nice to be home, but also it's been so nice and relaxing to be with family at the lake.
Yeah.
Go, Theo!
Shaky, 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 shaky.
I've never seen that before.
Oh, we don't want to hit my Ford tractor. We got to really crank it. Crank it. All right. Now we're going to have to really push hard when this wheel gets into the soft gravel. Oh, hold on.
home. It's Sunday. I don't think I vlogged hardly anything today, except maybe Theodore helping Grandpa close up the cabin. But it's Sunday. It was a long drive home, but the kids did really well. It was a 5-hour drive, and I basically listened to my audiobook the whole time. So I am 91%. Sorry, dog is itching themselves. I'm 91% of the way through Yellowface by R.F. Kuang. I don't know where my book is. Must be upstairs. But here's a little hint. Today I had to film my deck of TBR game, which is going up on Wednesday. And it was an interesting one, that's for sure. Anyway, I think I'm going to get ready for bed. It's like 8:52. Yeah, almost 9 o'clock. And I have to go back to work tomorrow on my birthday, on Monday. Kind of not the perfect day for a birthday, Monday, and back to work after a 10-day vacation. But that's okay. It'll be fine. Anyway, because I have to go back to work, I'm thinking I'm going to get ready for bed. Probably will finish listening to Yellowface, and then I might start yours truly, just because I don't want to jump into the other book I have, One Italian Summer. I don't want to jump into that quite yet, and so I think just to start something light and easy could be good right before bed. So yeah, sorry didn't talk too much today, but it was just closing up at the cabin and driving a lot. So speaking of Yellowface and being 91% of the way through, I just thought I would tell you more about it, right? So I think in a previous clip I said it was about two women, June Hayward, who is a friend of this famous author, what am I saying? Who is a friend to this famous author, Athena. Same kind of vibe, right? Athena Liu. And Athena made it big right out of college. They both went to Yale together, but she had a bestseller right out of college and gained fame in the literary world. And June was always a little bit jealous about that because June's books, you know, they were published but didn't make as huge of a splash as Athena's. And so one night when Athena and June are hanging out, Athena chokes and dies in front of her. And June decides to steal a manuscript that she had been working on and publish it as her own. And obviously there are issues with that, stealing somebody's work, but there are even more issues when June, being a white woman, changes her name to sound more ethnically different. I should say Athena is Chinese American, and she wrote this book about the Chinese labor camps during World War II. And so June's writing team said, you should change your name. It just so happens that June's middle name is Song. I feel like that's a little bit too convenient, but I guess her mom was kind of a hippie and named her Juniper Song. And so instead of publishing under June, what's her last name? Hayward. She's going by Juniper Song with this new book. And it's very fitting that she could do that because someone could think, oh, she is a Chinese author writing about Chinese history, but that is not the case. So there's all this cultural appropriation in the publishing industry, and that was crazy to see that publishers and editors can just kind of change things and make the audience believe what they want them to believe. And the other thing that I noticed is just what social media, and especially Twitter in June's case, can do to your brain when someone can attack you on social media. I just find that June is having a lot of anxiety and stress with what is going on. I mean, obviously, she should not have stolen her friend's book or changed her name or said things, very racist things about, oh wow, if I, in this picture, I even look a little bit Chinese. Like, that's terrible. That's horrible. But it's also terrible to see how the internet and people can really tear her down. It just, like, she talks about sharing on social media, and it made me really think about me sharing on social media, which, I mean, I do what I do, and it's not like I have hundreds of thousands of followers like she did, but just made me think a little bit more about what I share and who is watching my family and me and my life. But anyway, yeah, it's just like really, really interesting and intriguing. I'm excited to see how it ends up. She's been having kind of like this paranoia with Athena coming back from the dead, which obviously is not true because she saw her choke on pancakes when they were having a pancake eating contest. Like, what the heck? But anyway, this paranoia from what she did, she's definitely realizing that what she did was wrong. So it's really, really good. I'm enjoying it a lot. So I'm excited to finish that tonight, and I will check in with you tomorrow on my birthday. I will show you. My husband let me open a present tonight because he got things delivered while we were gone, and one of the things was some plants. I told him once really randomly that I wanted to have some more plants in our house. I don't know why, but I just love greenery and want that bit of life, I guess, around our house, decorating our house. And so he got some plants for me. I'll show them to you tomorrow when it's actually my birthday, to show my birthday presents and in some better light because it's late and I want you to see them in their full glory. Anyway, that's all for tonight. I definitely rambled longer than I should have, but I will talk to you tomorrow on my birthday. Okay, I'm back. One more thing I just had to tell you about because I was too excited not to tell you. I thought that during this Rebekah vlog, I was going to try to read Fourth Wing by Rebekah Yarros. But then my hold from the library lapsed on the audiobook, and so I was like, dang it, I won't get it. Then I was like super last in line, so I was like, okay, not gonna read it for this vlog. Then I saw that it was added to Scribd, so I will try. With finishing Yellowface tonight, I've got 4 more days to read One Italian Summer and possibly start Fourth Wing, so it might still happen, which is exciting. That is my husband watering plants outside. Okay, talk to you tomorrow. Good morning, happy birthday to me. I treated myself to coffee cake and this coffee, which is called mug cake. And it tastes like a cupcake, definitely. So, happy birthday cake morning to me. I'm stuck at a train on my way back to work, so I thought, what better time to jump on and talk to you guys. Let's see, what's going on? I just went home for lunch. Mabel stayed home from daycare today because she had a fever yesterday, and our daycare provider has a rule that, I mean, I think all daycare providers do, which is totally fair, that they need to be 24 hours fever-free, which we completely understand. So luckily, Willie didn't have anything too big going on today, so he stayed home with Mabel. I brought Theo to daycare, and I've been at work all day. Like I said earlier, I treated myself to some coffee cake and a special coffee drink that tasted like a cupcake. It was delicious. And the morning has not been going super great. Nothing will print from my computer to the printer, so I'm not able to get a lot of stuff done that way. And I don't know, I just feel super discombobulated from being gone for 10 days. It was a lot. It was totally worth it, I think, but just feels like I'm lost. I don't know. So let's see. I finished Yellowface last night. It was so good. I marked that I finished it on Goodreads, and I don't know what to rate it. It's between 4 and 5. And when I'm thinking about it, it was really, really good, but I think my criteria for a 5-star is that it was a new favorite book, and I don't know if it is a new favorite, but I think I've been super easy with 5 stars lately too. So, I mean, the fact that I enjoyed it and read it in 2 days, shouldn't that count as a 5-star? I don't know. I'm super, super stuck on what to rate it. It had a lot to say about the publishing industry and how publishers, editors, authors can kind of sway the narrative of who they want to pick up their book, who they portray themselves as, and the Yellowface title is just that this author, June, was putting on a yellow face. She was kind of pretending to be Asian and had this weird obsession with an Asian author and felt like if she could be like her, she would do better. And then I think last night I touched on the paranoia that she had with feeling like she was haunted by this ghost when ultimately she was being, I can't give away too much. She was in a situation where someone caught her, and she was basically saying that that person had reverse racismed her. She was, I don't know how to explain it. But I feel like this is how complex racism is, and people are racist without even realizing that they're being racist. And R.F. Kuang did an amazing job putting us in the racist without even knowing she was racist shoes. Like, we were pulling for this author. Like, I felt bad for her when all of this stuff was going down on social media tearing her down. But she did something terrible in the beginning, and she was causing this on her own, basically. And so it was a really, really interesting look at this industry, and also just racism in our country and in the world as a whole, because it's definitely prevalent. And even if we say I'm not racist, there are definitely some inherent racist thoughts in every one of us. So very, very good book. I don't know what's going on with this train. It's like completely stopped on the tracks. Anyway, I'll quit rambling about Yellowface. I next up want to start listening to One Italian Summer by Rebecca Searle. Of course, by Rebecca. Over lunch, Willie gave me some really cute presents I will have to show you. I'll have to do a whole big birthday haul, maybe tonight. So, talk to you later. Okay. Work is done. It was, I don't know, my head was not screwed on right today at work. But it's done. And I went and got Theodore, came home to Mabel and Willie cooking dinner. They're making, well, Willie is making me my favorite meal, which is chicken Alfredo. Hi, Mabel. Mabel's pushing around a lawnmower, a little toy lawnmower. And Theo is, what are you doing, Theo? What? Gecko? Who knows what he's doing? We're sitting outside. It's really hot. It's like 90 degrees, and the air quality is not great in Minnesota right now. But we're gonna play outside for just a little bit until dinner's ready, then we'll go in. Then maybe we should play downstairs. What do you think?
Then come back outside.
It's too hot outside.
But it's fun outside.
Oh, it is fun outside. You're right. We'll see how we're feeling after dinner, okay? What a sweet boy. Anyway, I'm sitting out here playing with the kids, and I'm just about to start One Italian Summer by Rebecca Searle. And I saw, woo, Mabel! Good catch, honey! Sorry, May just had a little tumble. I wanted to say, the audiobook for One Italian Summer is only 6 hours and 21 minutes. So I could get this done today or tomorrow. Probably not today, tomorrow. And then start my last Rebecca book. I had no clue in my mind that I could get through all of these. Anyway, time to play? Time to eat?
No.
Oh.
Would you like a glass of wine on your birthday?
Sure, I'd love a glass of wine. Thanks. Yay. We randomly decided to rearrange my shelves. I wanted to get rid of books that I know I won't read, and we wanted to make room for these cute little plants that my husband got me for my birthday. So I want to put these plants up on my shelves. This is a, let me see. This one's a Hoya plant. I don't know what that means. This one's a snake plant, or like a, what's it called? Sanitaria or something. I don't know, snake plant. And this one's a ZZ plant. So I want these on the shelves, but I also don't want all these extra books that I know I'll never get to because I'm into hyped books now, being on YouTube. So I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna get rid of books. I actually already have a stack. Let me show you. This stack of books I already want to get rid of. I'm moving classics and poetry over to this shelf because I want my nonfiction over here. So we're just completely rearranging. for my birthday.
Good morning, Pam.
We also decided to hang up our gallery wall of pictures, so here's the first one. And here are the rest that need to go around it. Ta-da! The finished product. We also moved some things around in the toy room. But it looks awesome! It looks kind of small in the space, but I think it fills up the space really well.
Yeah, that's great.
Yay! Happy Tuesday. While it is the day after my birthday, I thought I should do a quick little birthday haul of everything that people gifted me. I'm so grateful to my husband and my kids and my in-laws and parents for giving me presents for my birthday. That's so sweet. Always unnecessary, but always loved. Okay, so I think you saw me opening these at the cabin. My mother-in-law knew that we wanted to put pictures up of our family around our house, and so she got me some frames to do that. She also got me this beautiful scarf. It's pretty fancy, and I've got some weddings coming up this weekend and this fall, and so I thought it'd be fun. She thought it would be fun to go over some of my nice fancy dresses, so that was very nice. And lastly, she got me a book because she knows I love reading, and this is called The Edge of Winter by Luann Rice. It says that the author Luann Rice takes readers on an emotional journey into the tender, unmapped territory that lies between mothers and daughters, fathers and sons, in a mesmerizing new novel that reaches into the past to find the key to a boundless future. Who knows if it'll be good, but I thank Andrea and Joel for giving me that. Then, I don't have it with me, but my parents got me a swimsuit and cover-up for this cabin trip that we took. They got it for me before that trip. So, nice new swimsuit and cover-up to add to my wardrobe. My hubby got me this lovely water glass. It actually came in a pack of 2 at Sam's Club for less than the price of 1 Stanley, and so I like it. It's called Reduce, and it holds 50 ounces of water, everyone, and keeps it cold for a long time. So that was a great present from my husband. I also got those plants. I got this little Hoya plant, I think this one is called, a snake plant, and the ZZ plant is way up there. Oh, 1 second. Here's the ZZ. He got a little damaged in transit, but hopefully he will heal. I'm excited to have greenery on my shelves. Then he also got me some other bookish items. One I really am excited about. In one of my recent videos, I hauled this library stamp. And so I thought, how fun would it be if I could, when people borrow books from my shelves, I could have some way of telling them when they got it from me and who it's from. So he got me these little sticky notes that say the author title, the date due, which I think I would just do the date that they got it from me, and then the borrower's name. That'll be fun for me to see who has borrowed my books, but then also just help them remind the people who have borrowed my books that they belong to me. So it came in a pack of 4 of those sticky note pads. And he also got me book stickers. I am excited to use these in bullet journals, reading journals, just super fun. I kind of went through them all. There's 100 of these. I went through them all, and some of my favorites are the stacks of books. So it's just a bunch of stickers that are amazing. Read more books. I'm so excited to have these in my collection. I love books. I love stickers. Really great to use them in my bullet journal and reading journal. Lastly, what my hubby gave me, I have to take off of my feet. He got me Chacos. I had my last pair of Chacos, black Chacos, since the summer of 2014. So they almost lasted me 10 years, and they were about to fall apart. One of the straps was really ripping, and so he got me new ones, and I am happy for this very practical birthday present. So that's what I got for my birthday. Today, the 25th, is my dad's birthday and Willie's dad's birthday. So we need to call them and sing happy birthday to them. Not only in my birthday vlog, but a dad's birthday vlog too. And then after work today, we're going to some friend's house for pizza. They have a brick oven in their backyard, and they're gonna make us pizza for dinner. Well, we help them make it. But that's the plan for the day. Went to work this morning. This afternoon at work, we have our big staff retreat where we do the whole year of calendar planning. So that's kind of a big one, but we get lunch out of the deal. So should be a good afternoon and evening, and I'll take you along with me. Are you having fun with the cat? Say Lulu. Who is this cat? Lulu. Where did you just go?
Outside.
What were you doing outside? Swinging.
Our neighbors are moving to Florida.
Mabel, are you having ice cream?
Danica, do you want a piece? Or you good?
I would like a piece,
We can put
please.
some ice cream on top.
No ice cream for me.
You say sit.
You could put on the floor for her? Say, there you go, Lulu.
Hey, Lulu.
She'll eat it in a second.
Theodore, maybe Mabel wants to give her one.
Yeah, you give it to Mabel.
Hey, Mabel.
Look at me. Say, oopsie.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Daniel, and Becca, and Nicole. Happy birthday to you.
Alright, you gonna help me blow out?
Good waiting, Theodore.
He helps tie me down. Try again, Remy. Try again.
Oh, I forgot that scared me when they came back like that. That's what they do it though.
So I never closed out this vlog, and it's already Saturday. This was supposed to be a Thursday to Thursday vlog. And if you made it to the end of this video, you probably noticed that I vlogged a lot more toward the beginning of the week and definitely petered out toward the end. I maybe had my sights set too high to vlog all week, but I still enjoyed my time, my birthday week. I'm looking so nice and pretty today for my sister's wedding. Yesterday, my sister and brother-in-law got married at the courthouse, and today is the party. So yesterday it was just immediate family, and today will be the party for friends and other family that didn't come yesterday. So we're all dressed and ready to go to the party. Thank you so much for watching this birthday week. It was a busy week, but super fun. Reading wise, I have like 10 minutes left of listening to One Italian Summer by Rebecca Searle. Sorry, I just got interrupted. And I never got to Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros, but I am about halfway through Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. So good reading week, 3 books done, 3.5 books done, you could say. Actually, the wishing game I finished during this vlog too. So 4.5 books done. Go me. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like this video on your way out. Consider subscribing to my channel if you would like to see more bookish and bullet journaling content from me. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.